Hey everybody, and welcome to another edition of Laneside Reviews. And on this episode, we're going to be looking at the brand new Vintage Inferno. Alright guys, so welcome back. As always, I am the Bearded Beast, Rob Johnson, joined once again by Scoops Porter. And as we said, we're looking at the brand new Vintage Inferno from Brunswick. Now, for those of you who've been around since the early 2000s, this was, like the Danger Zone, the go-to ball. This ball put a ton of titles and a ton of money in people's pockets. Well, Brunswick decided to pull one out of storage and find out exactly what made it work and how it worked, and created a brand new, complete remake that actually is almost like the original ball. So why don't you tell us a little bit more about this remake, Scoops?
It has the original low differential, high intermediate differential core in it.
Mm-hmm.
It's got the Activator 2.0 cover stock. So that's the original cover stock with new re-engineered additives to make it work on today's patterns.
Absolutely.
It is their centerpiece in their ball reaction. So if you actually go on their website and go to the chart, it's actually dead center of the chart, which means you can branch off of that and go different ways.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, one of the cool things about this is when they were actually putting this ball together, like I said, they took one out of storage and were throwing it, and then they tested the new one against it to make sure that the motions matched up. So when they say that this is a complete remake, it's literally the same ball, just beefed up for today's conditions. And with it sitting in the center of that chart, you can actually use it as your benchmark ball to build your arsenal off of, because you can go this way or that way or this way, whatever reactions you need to best fit your game. But rather than listening to us talk about it, why don't we take it laneside and see how it's stacked up? Alright guys, here's Wayne Porter, our speed dominant player.
And he's bowling that KEGEL Main Street oil pattern.
Now, we said this...
Oh. Old school leave with the old school ball.
We're starting right off the bat. Boom, Phoenix approved. Now, this ball originally came out in the 2000s,
Yeah.
so that's like 2,000 years after Wayne started bowling.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. And when it came out, and now it was a benchmark ball, something that gave you some pop that you could go to first. And we're seeing that out of Wayne. He's playing his 15-10, his bread and butter.
Beautiful shot. And which we'll touch on in a little bit.
Yep.
That because he's speed dominant, this ball really matched up to him with the original cover on it.
Yeah, now, oh my, look at that. He got that a little farther out and it came back.
Yeah.
Now, you had postulated a little bit that... and maybe it's because of the layout, that speed dominant and rev dominant players are going to adore this ball. But as a matched player, you found it a little strong.
Yes.
Or a lot strong.
You know, when you go to the videos and the charts and you see the ball go down and then hook the last 2 feet?
You mean
watch
like
this?
this?
Yeah. I'm swinging the ball here, and I steadily keep moving left.
Yeah, you're going to see Scoops move into an area that you don't often see. You see he was over fourth arrow there.
The reason I'm doing this, for people, you can't preach enough. Front back, front back, front back. The more left you move, the more you're going to bring your break point closer to you, which is what I need to do with this ball, because as soon as I saw that friction, it was hooking, and a hook monster. Once I got comfortable in the spot and got it to go, wow.
Here it comes. Now, one thing that we talked about a little bit is you found it went down a little far for you at times.
Yes, yeah.
And I personally think that's more of a surface thing. I think if we had changed the surface off of out of box, we could have either had it roll up earlier or had it go down farther, and you could have moved right again.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Which is the versatility of this ball.
Yeah. People have seen our videos before, realize that anything a little polished or shiny, I do have the tendency to
I like
have
that
a little
one.
bit trouble.
Sorry, I was
Where-
admiring myself there.
Where Rob, once again, is a rev dominant player. So out of the box, it's like you can see the difference. It gives him that little bit of length that he needs. And
Yeah. As a low tilt player, I don't often get a ball that will go down lane and have a huge change in direction.
oh yeah,
Because it reads too early on a strong ball. And look at this.
wow.
This ball
yeah,
was great. It got down lane. I never had a problem with it reading too early for me.
Yeah.
So I know this surface is good. I had lots of room to miss. And man, watch this. Whee! It changes direction on a dime.
yeah. This is a go out and buy this ball.
Yeah, this is, now you'll see me move in here a little bit and actually play the straighter shot. This is a ball that I feel like I could play anywhere on the lane with and score a lot. This is a winner, 100% in the bag. All right, guys, that about wraps it up for another show. If you like what you saw this episode and want to find out more, don't forget to follow us on Facebook at Laneside Reviews or click below.
You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel or click on the box. Or and if you missed our last video or just want to watch it again, you can click on the other box.
And don't forget you can pick up any of the jerseys you see in our videos by using this coupon code at logoinfusion.com. So until next time, guys, we'll see you laneside.